It seems the situation involving Piers Morgan, Beyoncé, and Jaguar Wright has taken a surprising twist with new claims from 50 Cent. He's now suggesting that Beyoncé may have pressured Piers into turning on Jaguar, allegedly threatening to reveal information that could damage his career. This isn't the first time 50 Cent has been involved in Beyoncé and Jay-Z's business. He's been following it closely for over 20 years, and it doesn't look like he plans to stop. Now, 50 Cent claims to have some receipts hinting that Piers may have been involved in shady activities. Here's the breakdown. Piers explained that he backed down from supporting Jaguar after Beyoncé and Jay-Z threatened him with legal action. He backed off quickly, clearly not wanting any issues with the Carters. Fans are now speculating that Beyoncé and Jay-Z decided to act because they had leverage over Piers, making him easier to influence. Meanwhile, Jaguar has been talking about the Carters for a long time, often sharing wild stories. Recently, when Cassie took legal action against Diddy, it grabbed a lot of attention until Jaguar resurfaced with strong accusations, saying that Jay-Z's dealings were even shadier than Diddy's.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. This been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
If you're wondering why Jaguar has so much beef with Jay-Z, there might be a serious reason behind it. In an interview, she claimed that Jay-Z once tried to harm her when she was working as a backup singer for him. According to her, he even came at her with a box cutter.
Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it.
So, there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff trying to figure you out.
You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and you? I'll tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen that Cassie shit. That's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me, and he's got it on tape. Just like Dick.
Most people would definitely hold a grudge after something like that. Trying to take someone out is beyond extreme. Clearly, there's no love lost between Jaguar and the Carters. Jaguar has been airing out their secrets every chance she gets, and when it was announced she'd be doing an interview with Piers Morgan, people knew things were about to get intense. Jaguar didn't hold back. In the interview, she made a jaw-dropping claim that Jay-Z was allegedly behind the scenes influencing the entire Me Too movement. She suggested he wanted to bring down R. Kelly to divert attention from his own involvement in R. Kelly's shady dealings. And here's the shocking part. Jaguar claimed Jay-Z even funded the movement as a way to protect himself and cover up any past dirt he might have.
Because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
This would be an explosive claim, especially since there have been rumors circulating that R. Kelly allegedly believes Jay-Z him up. Word is that Kelly's been telling people that Jay-Z might have even funded the documentary that influenced his trial. And here's where things get twisty. Kelly and Jay-Z used to be very close before all of Kelly's secrets got exposed. But after that, Jay-Z acted as if they were never friends. And wait, it gets even wilder. Ronnie Bo, one of Kelly's former cellmates, shared some startling claims on Hip Hop News Uncensored. He said that while Kelly didn't have concrete proof, he was convinced that Jay, his old collaborator, had actually put a hit out on him. So it's interesting that Jaguar and Kelly seem to have similar suspicions about Jay's shady moves. But Jaguar didn't stop there. She also dropped another bombshell claiming that Beyoncé was somehow involved in Aaliyah's death.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a little couple. They do things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Paul?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. Period.
For years, rumors have circulated that Aaliyah's tragic death might not have been accidental, and some fans have even linked it to the Carters. According to this theory, it all began with Jay-Z's supposed obsession with Aaliyah, which reportedly sparked jealousy and insecurity in Beyoncé. At the time, both women were rising stars in the music world, but Aaliyah's life was already complicated before Jay-Z even entered the picture. She had been married to his friend R. Kelly. Yes, the same R. Kelly whom Jaguar claims Jay-Z set up to take the fall. Their marriage had disturbing elements. Kelly allegedly manipulated Aaliyah into marrying him when she was just 15, while he was 27. Her parents eventually intervened to have the marriage annulled, but the fact that Jay-Z knew all of this and stayed silent raises questions. Then, Jay-Z reportedly developed feelings for Aaliyah even after knowing her past with R. Kelly. Some speculate that his interest in her wasn't really about Aaliyah herself, but rather her rising star power, which made her an ideal match for someone with his ambitions. When Aaliyah was no longer in the picture, Jay-Z didn't waste time moving on to Beyoncé. For context, Aaliyah was Hollywood's it girl and undeniable talent, rising fast and adored by many. Naturally, she attracted admirers, including both Jay-Z and his then partner Dame Dash. Tension was already building between Jay-Z and Dame, but it got even messier when they both pursued Aaliyah.
So, this is going to be hard for me because his friends will laugh at him.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I might have a question since we're talking about Aaliyah, and ignore me if it's too much, but do you have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think he got...
Of course, Jaguar Wright couldn't resist adding her perspective, stirring up even more drama. She claimed that Aaliyah was the true reason behind the fallout between Jay-Z and Dame Dash. According to Jaguar, Jay-Z was bitter over losing Aaliyah to Dame, and that jealousy ultimately shattered their friendship. Honestly, it seems like a classic case of jealousy spiraling out of control. Emotions can turn things messy fast, especially in situations like this.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was a girl that didn't want you.
After the Aaliyah chapter, Jay-Z shifted his focus to Beyoncé. Still, rumors swirled about just how deeply he felt for Aaliyah. This only fueled an underlying rivalry between Beyoncé and Aaliyah, turning the situation into a messy love triangle.